Hi teachers, and happy Teacher Appreciation Week. My name is Madeline Mason, and I'm a social emotional learning coach in Washington Township here in Indianapolis. And my story is a little bit different. I'm not going to necessarily share a story with you. I'm going to more take you through an experiential story that's rooted in many stories that I have shared with teachers and heard from teachers and experienced alongside my colleagues over these past couple of months. And I was inspired to do this exercise with you all because I do a lot of mindfulness and a lot of self-care and a lot of resilience work and social emotional learning for adults in my work. And over the past couple of months, a lot of the stories that I've been hearing are, well, for one, have been so inspirational of my fellow teachers and colleagues who are just demonstrating so much resilience and growth mindset and perseverance. And I've just really never been prouder to be a teacher. But then also just the very real things that teachers are struggling with, and the stress and the anxiety and the uncertainty and feeling like they don't have power and they don't have control. I know have just been a lot of things that teachers have been struggling with, and a lot of things I've been working with teachers through, and some of the resilience work that I've been leading in my district and in other places throughout the city. So I wanted to first thank you, and thank you for your story and the many stories that you'll have to tell after all of this is over. And thank you for everything that you're doing. And I hope that you can take some time throughout this experience that I'm going to take us through to practice some love and some gratitude, and get some positive vibes going tonight. So like I said, I do a lot of mindfulness in my work, so I'd like to share something with you that's kind of in line with this theme of stories. So I invite you to close your eyes or just gaze down or out in front of you if you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes. And I'd like you to bring to mind something about this story of your life these past 2 months that you can express gratitude and appreciation for. And just really let it fill your space. So starting close into you and feeling just the feelings of gratitude and the good vibes that focusing in on this person, this event, this experience, focusing on this moment that has added some joy to your story, your COVID-19 quarantine teacher story. Just take a moment to kind of let that settle into your immediate space. Just ruminate in it. Something you're grateful for, something that you appreciate. And I invite you to bring a smile to your lips. So my guess would be, I do this exercise a lot with teachers, my guess would be that you focused on something that wasn't necessarily about you or something that you did or something that you appreciate, but was rather something external. So now I'd like you to really focus inward. So bring your attention maybe to your heart space, maybe to your head space, and express gratitude and appreciation for something that you have done, for or something that you have added to your COVID-19 story. Something that you'll be proud of when all of this is said and done. And I again invite you to bring a smile to your lips. And now I'm going to take us through a daydreaming exercise here. So I'd like you to again close your eyes, and I want you to tell yourself the most inspirational, motivational, happy, excited story about your classroom, about your school, about your students that you can possibly dream up now. Think big, no restrictions, no budget constraints. Just thinking about something you're hopeful for in the future. Creating a new story. Such an opportunity through all of this, and when it's said and done, and when we're ready to really move forward again, to create something new, to imagine, to do some things radically different, to create a new story for our schools and for our classrooms. So I want you to just take that away now. What do you want our spaces to look like? What do you want them to sound like? What do you want them to feel like? Maybe it's similar to how your space was before. Maybe it's very different. I got to sit in a presentation with Dr. Bettina Love this past week, and she introduced the concept of radically imagining. Meaning thinking of almost the unimaginable and making it come to life. So thinking, when you come back, what's the greatest thing that you think you could create in your space? Get excited about it. Get motivated by the potential to write new stories, to tell new stories. And just take this last 30 seconds or so to just let your mind wander with that daydream. Noticing any feelings that brings up for you. And again, inviting that smile back to your lips. And just gently letting that story go, letting that daydream go. So that is my story that I have to share with you, that again is motivated by or inspired by all of the teachers that I've been working with over the past couple of months, and all of the conversations that I've heard, and the acts of resilience that I've seen demonstrated by teachers, by leaders, by students, by families, as well as all of the dreaming that I've seen going on with lots of our teachers of things that they want to change, and things that they want to maybe do differently and make even better than they were before. Create new stories.